Hi everyone, and welcome to pig-catraz part 2. It is finally time to try to build some more on the pig pens. Last time I got about that far, so we need to build a bit more. As you can see, I have already carried over a bunch of pallets and some boards, and I have my screwdriver and screws. So it is basically time to start putting it together. So let's get to work. So all these piggers can be separated. I hate mud. I hate mud, I hate mud, I hate mud, I hate mud so much. I got stuck and stepped out. My sock is sliding. I stepped out in the mud because I got stuck with my boot. And now it is filled with mud inside my boot. And I don't have time to go fix it. I'm just gonna have to keep working with a muddy boot. God freaking damn it. Right, so I went to get some more boards. I have these pallets over here. I'm gonna try to get screwed stuck. And then I have a bunch more pallets over there that I can carry over. But we are getting close to being done. We need to get a little bit further over that way and then sort of turn into the other edge of the house here, because their entrance will be on the back side. So let's keep working. I hate mud. So I found some more screws as well, but the bit I found was the wrong one, so I can't really use them right now. I have to go look for a different bit that fits those screws. So I'm gonna go do that and then come back over here and continue building. Right, hey Hedda! So it is pig-catraz part 2, the next day. Yesterday I gave up because it was getting cold. The screws I found didn't work. I have now got some new screws that will work. But first I'm going to show you what these little rascals were up to this morning. When I got out for morning feeding, I had 3 piglets left in this pasture. The other 12 were out and about roaming on the other side. So over there and up in the among the trees up there, they had found a loose board in the hut that they had pushed pushed away so they could get out. I'm gonna show you where it was. I have had to mend it this morning, a quick mend. So this is the hut, and this is where they had gotten out. So basically the board here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, this board, the third one from the corner, they had sort of just pushed out so they could get through all these little piggers. Now we have emergency fixed, screwed on a pallet on the inside and some boards on the outside. I will show you the boards as well. They are very curious, these pigs. Hey pigs, no, that's my boots. No, it's actually Michael's boots. Don't bite his boots. I had to borrow Michael's boots today because mine are still wet. I had to clean them yesterday from all the mud I got on the inside, and they are still wet, so I had to steal Michael's boots today. Let's see. Let's get over the fence here and get out on this side. Let's see. Out here. So you can see where they have been digging around. If I had managed to finish this part of the pasture yesterday, I wouldn't have been so worried this morning or stressed, because then they wouldn't have been able to get out from the fence. But I didn't finish because I would have run out of screws, so this is what we got. This is the mending on the wall, and that is good enough for now. Hopefully it will stay good. That's why. This house, we thought, well, we knew it was in kind of bad condition, but it is actually in a lot worse condition than we thought. So this year we just have to do mending as we go. For next year we're going to tear this whole building down, and depending on our budget next year, we're either going to try to build something or buy some kind of pig house and put in this area, because we do like having the pigs up here in the winter time. It's a good space for them to stay in this area. It's close to the house, so we can keep track of them, and it's easy to go and feed them. So it's a good space. We'll see next year how it turns out. Now we're gonna continue building this fence, and then we'll see how far we get. So far so good. We have reached all the way over here with the fence, so it's basically time to start taking it this way around and connect it to over there. The pigs, the little boys, will have this back end of the hut, so this will be their entrance and exit. I might need to make that a little bit bigger. I will also need to board up that side with the little holes, because they're not supposed to go in that side. And before I can do all that, I need to take away this fence line here, because I need to get building past here. So let's keep working. That is the fence taken down for this part. I just put it over here for now with the extra posts we had, because this is the area where the pigs have been escaping before. Since we put those extra posts in, they haven't escaped on this side, that is to say. Now I have to go get some more materials. I need some more pallets and I need some more boards. So I'm gonna go get that, and then we continue working. So it started raining, but I'm gonna try to just finish up the fence line with the pallets, and then I will have to put the electric wire in another day during the coming week, and then try to move them, because the weather is really miserable. It is super cold, it is wet, rainy, slippery, muddy, yes, everything. So let's just try and finish this fence line. Right, so that's it for pig-catraz part 2. We got all the pallets set up, so the outer fence line is done with the pallets building. So now I just have to put an electric fence wire all along the edge on the inside, so they won't push these pallets out, because they could if they wanted to. I also have some mending to do on the house. As you can see here, I screwed up some boards over those holes. I have that little hole over there that needs to be mended. On the inside, let's see if we can see anything through here. But we have that wall that is not very good. Since they have been digging on the outside, it is actually worse than we thought. So on this side, I'm gonna need to put pallets on the inside and screw them stuck on the wall, so they can't push the wall out or inwards from the outside. So that's another project to do. But for today we are done. It is wet and soaking. My pants are soaking wet, my gloves are soaking wet, I am freezing, and we have reached a very good milestone for the fence building. So I will come back in another day, probably on Tuesday when I get off work a little bit earlier, and try to put a fence wire in and mend the last bits of the building. I might also need to do something about this wall on this side. It's not looking too good. But that's a project for another day. So that's it for this time.